So far, so good. Next stop, cable car.
It's not a ski resort. We'll need staff IDs to board. Found a couple of newcomers and relieved them of their ID bracelets.
Oh, who knew spycraft involved so much petty theft? And what'll you be doing?
Laying low. I told you, a lot of familiar faces inside. I can't risk someone blowing my cover. Call if you need assistance, though.
Fine. Sit tight.
Norris and Vincent, you may pick up your ID bracelet at the HR counter. Norris and Vincent, your ID bracelet is ready.
Let's see. Trench, Lopez, Larson, check. Yeah, everyone's accounted for. Except this one engineer who threw a fit and refused to get on the cable car. Some type of anxiety attack. Don't worry, he's not about to do a runner. I'm monitoring his tracking chip on my phone. Last thing we need is an...
Okay, get me up to speed here. How many ID bracelets have we signed off on?
Found a lead on an ID.
7.
I need access to an HR person's phone.
Try a proximity
Macmillan
hack.
makes 8.
Did Norris and Vincent pick up an
Very
ID
funny.
yet?
Yep, just now. She was heading over to the lounge. Poor thing was so strung out on sleeping pills, she could barely see straight.
36 hours in transit will do that to you. I'll cross her off the list.
May get raided. By the SAS.
Please tell me you're talking about the air shuttle.
I'm sure it won't come to that. Management has taken certain precautions.
Couldn't help it over here. Someone suffered a panic attack.
I'm afraid I cannot disclose employees' private details without their consent. Please have a seat, sir, and wait for your number.
I've been waiting 45 minutes for my
That one normally works.
Just consider where you are first. Where's R&D, Harry? You out of work? Is he in custody already? I have an ID.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Dr. Lucinda Swan, Perch Analytics. You could say I'm at the heart of this whole bloody mess.
Oh, wow. What on earth did you do?
They're sure taking their sweet time.
Bet Trench is enjoying a hot bath by now.
Oh, don't remind me. Say, what's going on with your mate? He looked pale as a sheet on the ride in. Afraid of flying?
No. Some sort of stress-induced anxiety attack. I must say, I'm rather worried about him. He wasn't built for this sort of pressure. I'm gonna have a word with management.
You're a good friend, Kieran.
Can't believe I'm really here. It's literally all I've thought about since I joined the company.
Not the way I'd imagine, though. Doesn't feel earned.
I'm the company's executive performance.
That's what matters.
Is that Nora St. Vincent? Look, she's even got her ID bracelet. Should have been on the cable car. Nora! Rise and shine, Nora.
Don't. Let her sleep for a while. She's dead to the world.
Norris and Vincent. Sleeping on the job.
Right. Then again, how often do you get a chance to see Antarctica?
Indeed.
What are they? An Amazon Prime?
Roger is terribly embarrassing to see his performance too late. It's his own work.
Oh, good lord. What was that? Oh, Christ. Oh.
Oi! You just gonna wander off then?
Oh, goodness. Oh, I've got to sit down.
Ah! My eyes are stinging! Ah! Ah! My eyes! Ugh. Oh, so foggy. Let's give that a look. What have we got here? What? No idea what happened.
Nah, still at the gatehouse, waiting to get my ID. Yeah, I don't know why these losers complain about spot turbulence. Like, suck it up, why don't you? Hey, can't go.
They could have processed us on the plane, is all I'm saying. I've been waiting 45 minutes for my ID.
Okay, but just consider where you are for a moment. Rare R&D, Harry. Could be worse.
I get it. I totally get it. It's not an ideal situation.
I'd better be up next. Yamazaki and Lopez already got their IDs and we're on the same plane.
Relax, Jen. We'll get there when we get there.
Sorry. I'm dying to see the swarm robotics lab. I know it's a crisis and all, but... Ouch! Okay.
Oh.
Just consider where you are.
Oh. Bloody hell did that come from?
They don't look good. I can't just leave that.
Jesus. My head's gone all swingy. You got this. You got this. Okay.
What we've got here.
Rivers, staff security. Looking for a missing employee? The poor chap is up to his eyeballs in flight sedatives. Could be anywhere.
Okay. Take a look around.
Cheers.
Processed us on the plane, is all I'm saying.
Just wait till you see it for the first time riding up. This great big
just consider
structure
where you are for a
emanating from the
moment.
mist.
Web R&D, Harry. Could be worse.
How long has the site been operational?
It was completed back in 2009. They built the outer shell on site. Smaller modules were assembled in Portland and then shipped here.
Nigel, Gatehouse HR? We could use another couple of hands down here to sort out IDs. Your rivals are getting restless. Yes, well, let Miriam know when she's out of her meeting. Yeah, it's Nigel. I have a hysterical engineer on my hands who refuses to go on the cable car. Permission to sedate? We all know panic is contagious. Fine. Had to ask. What's this? Remote hacking attempt detected. Defensive software engaged. Are these notifications even real?
Well?
The hack failed. They must have built in an extra layer of encryption.
No.
Looks like I'm gonna have to nick the phone.
You do like petty theft.
The company appreciates your compliance. We are working tirelessly to resolve this unfortunate crisis and return you to your loved ones as soon as possible. Memorize it.
Is this too much for you? Need a hand?
My eyes! I can't see!
I can use a distraction. HR guy at the counter.
Hang on.
Strange. Excuse me, but this isn't a public area.
Just leaving.
Thank you, sir.
Eleanor Frost Operations. A word, please. Now,
Yes?
I'm looking for a rogue senior analyst. We have evidence that he's been corresponding with a rival corporation.
Excuse me? I think you should leave. Thanks.
Watch it, please.
Sorry, just trying to get past you.
I'm looking
Why
for
are
a
you
rogue
still
senior
here?
analyst. We have evidence that he's been corresponding.
Sir, I told you once before, you can't be here.
I'm looking for a rogue senior analyst. We have evidence that he's been corresponding with a rival corporation, promising full amnesty in return for backdoor access into our systems.
Bloody hell.
He may have snuck down on the roof of the last cable car. If we're lucky, he's slipped off along the way. If not, we have a time bomb on our hands. Did you see anything suspicious?
The hell?
No, nothing of the sort.
We already have operatives coming.
What the hell could that
sure
be?
The bastard won't get far. If you do see something, though, call this number. And only this number. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Odd. That's got it.
What's that?
Psst. Anybody there? Come out, wherever you are.
No idea what's happened there.
Ah!
My eyes! That stings!
Let's see. Somerset David. Got you.
Okay, but just consider where you are for a moment. Web R&D, Harry. Could be worse.
Which department have you been assigned to?
Predictive analytics. You?
HM Task Force, Sure, yeah.
I wonder. Basically fugitives.
To prove ourselves useful.
I've been waiting 45 minutes.
Okay, just consider where you are for a moment. Web R&D, Harry. Could be worse.
It's me. Couldn't get a decent signal.
Somerset?
Yeah? Who's this?
Fellow traveller.
I know that.
Can we talk? Now listen, David. Your pal Kieran is working on a plan to get you on the next chopper out, but he needs your ID to authorize the transfer order. He sent me to fetch it.
Kieran did that? But how do I know I can trust you?
You don't need to open the door. Just slide it under.
Okay. Here goes.
Nice one. Hang in there. I'll be in touch.
Bless you.
IDs are in the bag.
Good. Meet me by the cable car.
Anything wrong?
Bigger fish to fry.
You have to trust me. It's all just, I don't know, politics, cloak and dagger bullshit. It'll all blow over, I promise. Days?
Yep, just saw it now. On it.
Well done. Who do we get?
I'm David Somerset, Senior Robotics Engineer, and you are Nora St. Vincent, Webb's private masseuse.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Touché.
After you.
Scanning. Nora St. Vincent, Nanomechanics Department. Security level 1. Please proceed. Scanning. David Somerset, Robotics Department. Security level 1. Please proceed.
Don't give me that look.
I need you to promise you won't make any moves before I do what I came here to do.
For England, James?
No games, Isola. Do we have a deal?
Just don't fail. One way or another, Webb dies today.
Now what?
We need to get our bearings. That service robot looks friendly enough.
When in Rome?
Scanning ID. Greetings, David Somerset. Senior Test Engineer, Robotics Department. Where is your tracking chip? I do not detect a signal.
Tracking chip?
Company policy. You should have received the implants on the plane.
Ah, must have missed it. Spent most of the trip in the bathroom. Nervous flyer.
Very well. I have notified legal. Someone will be in touch. Now, how may I assist you?
Where may I find Sir Nicholas Webb?
Sir Nicholas is located in the Operations Department Command Center.
Great. Do I have access to operations?
You do not. Your access is limited to the Robotics Department.
Just my luck.
Strange. Your face does not match the picture in our database. You are not David Somerset. Stay put while I notify...
Right. I'm going to operations. You should too.
You think Hyperion will be at the command center?
If not, it's your best chance of locating it. You're in robotics, I'm in nanomechanics. I say we split up, double our chances.
Works for me. Call if you have a breakthrough.
If?
When?
Oh, and take this. Pistol attachment. Fires a wireless electroshock projectile that will cripple an elephant and fry just about any electronic system. Might come in handy where you're going.
We've got those too.
Mm-hmm.
Error. Please await assistance.
All fixed. Even here the tech breaks down. Oddly comforting. Bet Q would like this place.
David Somerset?
Seems I'm in the right place.
Ah, good show. Hope you're feeling better. I'm Ferguson, the head of department. Hop on that big platform over there. I'll show you the ropes. So, you came in on the chopper this morning?
That's right. Straight from London.
How's the weather?
Well, if you need to ask, you've been away too long.
Ain't that the truth? May I introduce the Autonomous Demolition Unit, or RECCE among friends. It's designed for urban disaster areas, able to clear a path through wreckage in mere moments, allowing medical aid to arrive safer and faster. Here, grab the controls and take it from... Let's get started. Issue a move command. Any direction you want. Good. Now, here comes the fun bit. Make RECCE demolish those crates.
Smashing. Just don't get in its way.
RECCE is equipped with a full array of detection sensors. As long as you have a heartbeat, you're perfectly safe. All right. I think you've got the hang of it. I'm curious, what exactly are the accusations against Sir Nicholas? We're getting mixed messages down here.
You know, high treason, fraud, conspiracy to commit murder. A slap on the wrist stuff, really.
Must be false. Something a troll farm cooked up. The stuff they can do with deepfakes these days. Anyway, here we are, our most promising creation. Tabula rasa, general-purpose android. This unit can master virtually any function or skill through mimetic machine learning. Caretaker, paramedic, teacher, skyfall. It's quite strong when required, and incredibly damaging.
Cool. I imagine law enforcement agencies will be lining up.
Not an option, I'm afraid. Company policy. And the public just isn't ready for it. The functionality is totally there, though. Okay, you can leave the weapon back in the rack. Wouldn't want an accident now, would we?
Pity. It was starting to grow on me.
Well, that's all the time I have, I'm afraid. We'll pick this up later. Have a look around. I suggest you try the piano. Advanced mimicry. It'll knock your socks off.
Yeah, will do. Thanks for your time.
Good to have you on the team, Somerset.
James, what's your status?
Happily single, thank you very much.
I made it past nanomechanics. The utility area behind the research space connects every floor.
Utility area. Got it.
Insufficient clearance.
After the proxemics trials, I'm requesting a transfer to the disaster relief team.
Why? Cognitive mimetics isn't edgy enough for you.
Have you seen the specs for the next-gen disaster response unit? It's so cool. It uses plasma rays to cut through obstacles. It employs different sensory modes to detect survivors. Motion and pheromone detection, echolocation, thermal imaging.
Hey, what are you testing?
We're calibrating the android's strength and fine motor skills to handle unstable chemicals and fragile samples. This unit could do toxic waste disposal, assist in biocontainment labs, even conduct scientific studies in outer space.
The sky is not the limit. Impressive.
Especially when it works. Those chemicals are a pest to clean up.
It's precisely why I should be the one designing the roads.
Insufficient clearance.
That glass wall looks delicate.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask. What about defensive applications? Could they be used for policing?
See, that would go against our corporate values.
Why? They'd be great for de-escalation. Probably avoid a lot of human error and senseless violence.
Motion detected.
People instinctively recoil.
Activating dynamic impulse response sensors.
Embrace his vision. This is
Mimicry
brave
systems
new
engaged.
world,
Proceed
not
with test.
I lead, it follows. Good to know. This takes me back. Right, back to work.
Blimey. That finger dexterity's amazing.
Insufficient clearance.